Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, and we are live with Mr. Richard Larson from our skeleton crew out of LA, the 313. He is the president up there. Rich is a leather worker, glass cutter.
Glass?
Isn't that what you do? Or
No,
optics? Optics.
Oh, diamond turning.
Diamond turning.
It's optics. Yeah. Mainly plastics.
Oh, plastics.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And some metals too. But.
He has recently become a Renaissance aficionado.
A real pirate.
Right.
Stage freestyle.
Yeah. Richie's been with us for a little while. He's enjoying the vibe, and right now we are going to learn a little about him. So, how are you doing, brother?
I'm doing very good, brother. I'm happy to be here, and I'm very honored that you asked me to do this.
Appreciate you coming down, man. We had a good dinner, a little spaghetti dinner.
We did. It was excellent.
Minus the fire.
We won't talk about that.
Yeah, well, I will.
I know you will.
She's going to bust my balls, but yeah, I'm still going to talk about it. Rachel went Cajun style on the garlic bread, so yeah.
Southern cooking.
Yeah, right. Oh shit. So you grew up in Southern California. Tell me a little about that. Where'd you grow up, buddy?
I did. I grew up in Chino, California. I was born in Anaheim, but we moved before I was even 1 year old.
Oh.
Before I was even 1 year old.
That was pretty good.
We moved to Chino, California. So I grew up all in Chino, California.
All right.
Basically, I stayed in Chino until I moved out with Nikki into Ontario, where we eventually ended up again in the apartments that we first moved out in. And the next stop is a house. Yeah, right? The next stop we're looking for a house now. So.
Yeah. Circle of life.
Yeah, the circle of life.
So how was growing up in Chino?
It was really cool and very stinky. Because we have
lots
cows.
Of cows.
Some of you may, we grew up in Cowtown. A lot of people equate Chino with being the Chino prison, the men's prison. Yeah. So when people say, "Oh, where are you from?" They're like, "Chino, where's that?" Men's prison. Yeah. Oh, okay. Or next to Pomona, we'll say.
Yeah.
That's pretty much where I had to tell everyone where I grew up at. But I grew up with a very good childhood. We got to go camping and fishing, and
nice.
My dad took me bowling and golfing and all the fun stuff. He even let me do some fun things that my mom didn't want me to do. I ended up getting a pellet gun at a certain age. I begged for years. Either way, I got that. Eventually, I got my dad to buy me an archery set.
Nice.
So what it was is I got the bow at a thrift store. So it was like $10 or something like that, right?
Nice, yeah.
Easy, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I just need, it had a string with it and everything. So I'm like, I just need some arrows then, right? So we went to Big Five and got some arrows, and I'm like, okay, well, what do I shoot it at? And so my dad, being the Marine, he's an ex-Marine.
All right.
He decided, he goes, check this out. I got a plan. He worked at Ralph's, so he's a produce man. So he brought home boxes all the time, apple boxes or whatever. And so we would get carpet from the back of like the carpeteria or whatever, right? We take stuff like that. You take newspaper, then a piece of carpet, then newspaper, piece of carpet,
layered
newspaper,
it up,
and then I could shoot right at that, get the paper targets.
Nice.
Done deal.
Nice.
So I would practice my archery in the backyard all the time. It's fun stuff, man. It's good stuff. So, I grew up doing a lot of fun stuff.
That's awesome.
We did the bike riding and all that stuff.
Brothers and sisters, or
I have one older sister, Lisa. Yeah, she's 4 years older than me. Exactly
same age as me.
Exactly same age as you. So you're my brother I always wanted, and she's my sister that's always looked after me, and I've always.
And now you're sorry you have.
No, I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. No, I do love you, brother. And if it weren't for Matt Porno, I would have never met you.
Yeah.
And this has been the best thing that's ever happened to me. It really has. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into that later.
That's
but
fine.
it really has. It changed my life from literally just not just sitting on the couch, but on the days I wasn't doing leather, I would just sit on the couch and watch TV. But now, even when I'm doing the leather, I'm thinking about MDP and
Yeah.
hey, what are we gonna do next? Oh man, the pirate invasion's coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. The
Yeah.
schoolgirl run's coming up.
Yeah.
Just there's always events that we can look forward to.
Yeah.
And I love that. And not only that, but now at this point in my life, I'm able to go, hey guys, I have an idea. Let's make an event.
Yeah.
And we can really do that.
Yeah.
We can really do that. And it's just so great that, there's such a big group of people that will support you no matter what.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what we are.
We've got a global family, man. Tribe of pirates.
Exactly. And I try to do the same, and I want to be able to do the same for everyone else. Not just order members, but I mean, like Vanguard or people that just want to do better for themselves or go on an adventure, and like we do. That's
the whole idea of being an order member. Is you're the one who's really going to step this up and press it forward to other people. Whether they sign up and do it themselves is completely on them. But if you're gonna, and obviously we didn't plan on getting into this early, but we're gonna go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter. We're gonna. I know. Hey. Well, I'll tell you straight up. Normally, I have I have my own notes that I go off of, and when you got here and you showed me you had your own notes, I threw my notes away. I said we're gonna freestyle this one and see how it goes because I haven't done that yet. Everything.
There you go.
Everything else has had a uniform, and I've been staying on a time. I'm like, fuck this. He's spending the night. We get there's 2 terabyte hard drive in this thing. We could talk for the next 4 hours.
Dude,
see fucking what happens, right?
Yeah.
Well, no, they get it all. You get it raw dog. It's just the deal. Yeah, here it comes. Okay, but yeah, so we're gonna see how this pans out, and I think it'll work just fine. We know each other well enough that we can have a good conversation and share some good information with some people. I don't think it's gonna be a problem. So,
no, I don't think so either.
Right?
Yeah.
So growing up in Chino, got the sister, got to do a lot of fun activities with your dad. What'd your dad do in the Marine Corps? Do you remember?
Well, as a matter of fact, when he was in boot camp, he became a sharpshooter.
Oh, okay.
So he was obviously, I know he was a good shooter because he grew up on a farm in Jamestown, New York. So they were always shooting stuff, messing around or whatever. Him and his cousin Phil used to go shooting shotguns and 22s, I think, and stuff like that. Just not just cans, but just all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, just whatever.
Hunting and stuff too. But my dad in the Marine Corps, when he went to Okinawa. Okay, so when he was stationed in Okinawa, before that, he got into the office. Right, one of his buddies goes, "Hey, man, learn to type, bro. They won't shoot at you if you're typing."
Yeah, right.
And he's like, "Huh, okay, all right." So he learned to type and got a job in that office, and he ended up getting a job as the radar guy. Right, so in Okinawa, he was watching the radars for enemy planes and enemy whatever. Right, I guess then it was probably they weren't bombing then, right?
No. Well, it depends on how old your dad.
Oh shit, is 60 something. Shit, I don't want to say. It was during the end of Vietnam.
Okay.
Let's say Okinawa. So.
My dad was a Marine Corps sniper sharpshooter. Okay. Also, he is 64 years old. So they might.
So it's probably the same.
They might have been in camp together. Who knows, man? How weird would that be, right? We'd have to do some checking on that. And my dad lives right there by you in Rancho Cucamonga now.
Yes.
So look at that, right?
I've met your dad. As a matter of fact, great guy.
Older, uglier version of me.
There could never be such a thing.
Oh shit, man! No, that's awesome. That's awesome. And I mean, as far as Marines go, there's never an ex-Marine. It's just a Marine.
I know. I said that, but it's.
Well, I'll just get it done here, so we don't get all the comments, right?
Yes.
And then
he's Semper Fi all the way.
And then the next thing, even though he was at a desk, they all start off as infantrymen. We all know that. So,
he was a grunt. He did all the stuff.
Get down.
I think that's still a grunt.
Yeah. You're dead on.
Yep. And he got up to the sharpshooter part, so he knows how to shoot. Yeah, that's not
you can't get out of boot camp without knowing how to shoot in the Marine Corps. That's just the deal.
Oh, good point.
Yeah,
I hadn't thought of that.
Well, I'm here for you, baby. Yeah, I'm here for you.
He ended up being a staff sergeant.
Right on.
By the way, so he didn't. He worked his way up. Yeah. Still.
Well, that's to get the staff, you got to be there somewhere between 9 and 12 years. So that's and who knows?
That long, really?
At least, yeah.
I didn't realize
it takes some work, unless the guy who has the same job as you is dying a lot.
Okay.
Where they got to keep replacing you and bringing you up and
Yeah.
You know, that's about the other rotation.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
You know,
hopefully,
time of war, you can build rank really quick, but otherwise, you know, it just depends on your MOS. So we don't need. There's plenty of people who know all about all that shit. So, yeah.
I'm not that savvy. I'm not that savvy.
And no need to. Yeah. So, I mean, unless it's your career path, which you know.
Well, then you have to be savvy.
Mm-hmm.
Then you have to know what you're doing, of course. But
and that was my plan, so that's what I know about all this shit. So yeah. Never made it, but that was where I was going.
I did want to go into the Marine Corps when I was younger, but a few other things. Since okay, let's bring up Unito.
Yeah.
This is a reason why I didn't think that they would accept me because they won't even accept flat feet.
Yeah.
Everybody out there, I have 2 toes that are stuck together. I was born with 2 toes stuck together.
Quasimodo.
They just didn't separate. My mom was very pissed off because she said she did everything perfect, but I came out deformed.
Oh.
But not in that way. It's not a bad.
Yeah, he has a toe on his penis.
It's funny. So like I was telling Billy earlier, I used to tell people that I have 9 toes but 10 toenails, and I would say, "Figure it out."
Yeah, it's his little riddle.
Yeah. No one ever figured it out until I took off my shoes.
It is a weird thing to see.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do some post-production pictures or something like that. We don't need.
Doing that.
We don't need your hoof on the desk here. That's for sure.
That too.
Oh, here he goes.
So, by the way, everyone, this thing right here, this used to be a CO2 tank for my paintball gun.
Autococker
paintball gun that I got from Porno Matt many moons ago, and when I sold it back to him a year ago, before I became a member of the order, what he did was he made this into a pimp cup for me.
Yeah, nice.
So now I got my MDP pimp cup and I'm using it.
Love it.
The problem with it is, this is the only problem. When I'm drinking out of it, I drink way too much, way too fast because it goes down really good.
Yeah.
But
it holds a lot.
It
keeps it
cold. And it keeps it cold. Yeah. But I love it. Thank you, Matt.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, brother.
Yeah, he's all right.
He's okay.
He's a good guy.
Mm-hmm.
So, growing up in high school, is that where you guys met, Porno and you? Or?
I met Porno in high school. Yeah. Would you like to hear that story?
Yeah, let's hear that story.
That's an interesting story because when I met Porno, we were in PE class. Physical entertainment. No.
Yeah.
Physical education, right?
Yeah.
PE. And
permanent erection.
I was one of those dummies who, at that time, that day, I was like, I'm too cool to dress for school. For the PE.
Yeah.
No, I'm not dressing in my stuff. So I was like, I'll just stand here and be cool and watch everyone do their baseball or whatever they're playing, right?
So you'd be one of the goth kids now, huh?
No, because I was check it out. I was wearing this bright ass Bob Marley shirt, right? This Bob Marley shirt. It looked like it was tie-dye all over. My mom's going to kill me when she hears what this was. But this shirt, it looked like it was tight. It had a picture of Bob Marley's face on the front, which it was awesome, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it was all like green and red and yellow, like the
Rastafari.
Rastafari colors. Yeah. And they were all pot leaves.
Oh,
the whole thing, and so okay.
I wonder if a kid could get away with that nowadays.
Probably not.
I don't think they let them wear shit to school, right?
I had a hat, right? I had my mom buy me this hat. She goes, "What's that? What's that on the?" Oh, it's a palm. It's a palm tree, Mom. It's a palm tree. Okay.
Very tropical.
Oh shit. So probably 2 weeks later, one of her friends at work was, "That's not a palm tree. That's a palm leaf."
That's awesome.
I'm like, shit.
That's awesome.
You got me on that one. But, okay, so back to Matt, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the whole group had finished their day of baseball. I think it was baseball because they were on the baseball field, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're all walking back. Matt started walking closer, like he was ahead of everyone, okay? And he was spouting off something, blah, 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 blah. And he was making fun of me, right? And I don't remember exactly what he said, but he was making fun of me, and I was like, "What, motherfucker?" I was like, I was trying to be all
puffing up,
posting up, right? And he starts getting a little closer, and then he walks up and he goes, "Hey man," I know that he goes, "I didn't mean it." He goes, I know you can take a joke. He goes, "You look like the kind of guy who can take a joke. You have a sense of humor, so that's why I did." He's all, "No hard feelings, man. I wasn't really, I'm not really talking shit. I was just fucking around, I don't remember the exact words because this was fucking 20 years ago or something, right? Yeah. But, and I was just like, oh. And my mood totally changed. I'm like, oh, this guy's actually a really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a real cool dude. And he just saw the humor in something. Far, but yeah. Well, no, back then, I didn't know any better, okay?
Yeah, right?
No, I'm like, I saw past, I was like, oh, dude. I had the total wrong impression of him to start.
Yeah.
And sometimes you do that.
Yeah.
Sometimes we all do that.
Yeah.
Without noticing. And then we ended up becoming good friends, man.
You got to make sure and give somebody plenty of rope to hang themselves with. So.
Oh, yeah, right? I mean, of course. So, I mean, now he knows a bunch of shit about me. I know a bunch of shit about him. So.
Right. Yep. Uniball.
And we're brothers.
Uniball and Unito.
Unito, Uniball. That's why we're brothers. We're the Uni brothers.
Oh, fuck.
But we're all brothers and sisters.
That's
here,
it, man.
The order is just so awesome. Man.
Yeah. Seems to be working.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, it seems to be working out real well. I'm very happy with where it is going. And it has been. I mean, like, this shit's growing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
every week.
I think we got a good message. I think we create a good vibe, You just recently, I know you used to be way into lifting weights and fitness and everything like that, and you just recently started attacking that monster again. How's that going?
Correct. Here's the thing. With all this support, I'm doing real well.
Yeah.
Previously, when I had been doing it in the beginning, it was because I learned you can sculpt your body and make it look how you want. Really? Yeah. Oh. Okay, cool. I didn't know what bodybuilding was.
Yeah.
And when I got into it, I was like, this is cool, man. This is cool. And, I told you earlier, I injured myself. I injured my rotator cuff. And so after that, I took, 10 years off?
Yeah.
Something like that. It was a long time. Probably 8 years. But still, I was off for a long time. And then before we got married, I went back and lost 40 pounds, 45 pounds, something like that. But I wasn't trying to pump up and get muscle. I was just trying to lose weight.
Second grader. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a second grader. Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I need to lose like a sixth grader.
Oh, now, so. I mean, I still have a long way to go. But it's not, right now, I want to make it, instead of being a diet, I want to make it my lifestyle. Yes. Because I want it to continue.
It's the only way it's going to work.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I can't get so strict to where I'm going to be like, well, I'm not allowed this. I'm not allowed to, like, we ate spaghetti tonight. Yeah. I can't be like, I'm not allowed to have spaghetti.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
If you have to just keep on the whole, the swing of things. You have to go, all right, well, I'm going to try and eat every 3 to 4 hours. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. But
well, exactly how you get to how you get overweight and you get out of shape. You start doing less. And you start eating more, and you start eating more crap, and it's all cumulative. And it's the same exact thing to go the opposite direction. Your exercise has to start stacking. Your food, your proper food, has to start stacking, and then you get a cumulative effect going that way. A great analogy. I don't even remember where I heard it. I think it was probably on a podcast or something. But it's not like I eat this meal tonight and I'm immediately going to see the effects. It's like what I ate today is going to be affecting my body for the next week.
Sure.
And it's just like a plant. You water a plant today and you start giving that plant good food, fucking Wonder Grow, whatever. A month later that thing's going to be huge. But if if someone's just pissing on that plant, well, that thing's going to be dead. We're exactly the same way. You're not going to get instant results. So you got to be willing to take the time and it makes it. Look who you're talking to, man. 44 years old. All I got time for is work. I won't make time for exercise anymore, and it shows. And I'm gonna fix that. I keep saying.
I have a feeling you will fix it.
Yeah. And especially since with MDP is an adventure society.
Badass is starting to do something. So
MDP Giant Adventure Society, but we've actually got a fitness group going now where these
I was just about to talk about that.
There you go. Once you're way big on it, so once you go on that.
What I would first like to do, I'm going to bring out my phone right now for two reasons. I'm going to start talking about. I'm going to give a shout out to our MDP Fitness. I tried to say it so fast. MDP Fitness Pirates. These are the ones right now that have been talking and helping and inspiring me lately. As you know, since we've opened this, and even before that.
Yeah, you guys already had it going. It just only became official a week ago or something like that.
Yeah, it just actually happened.
They've been talking for about a month or two, right?
Right. Yeah.
Maybe longer. Maybe
a month and a half to two.
A couple of guys have actually been working together for 3 or 4 months.
Correct.
So,
yeah. So basically, all these people on this little list, and there's more of you too, have been a major part in helping me not only realize my form of what I'm doing in the gym, but also going, good job.
Yeah.
Keep it up. Keep
Positive
it up.
reinforcement.
Keep it up. And that's what I want to be able to give back to them and everyone else who wants or needs that. I mean, obviously that's what we're about. I'm sure that you saw Samantha Knight's video.
Yep.
Recently.
Yep.
That
I told her she earned,
again inspired me.
She earned a free T-shirt. I'm sending her a free T-shirt.
She inspired me again and again.
Yeah.
She's been doing this for a long time, as well as the rest of the people that I'm talking. Nick Tremblay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Canadian.
I've been seeing. He's Canadian.
Oh,
no kidding.
London, Ontario, Canada. Yep.
I noticed him on Instagram a long time ago starting this, right? He's like, I'm running.
Yeah.
And he's just a running
and
machine.
And he's a fucking Clydesdale to be running like that. Starting at 265 pounds.
Kicking ass.
Yeah.
He's kicking ass. You put, his miles that he's got, right? You've seen it?
Yeah.
He's really kicking ass. I mean, everybody in this group that, some of these people are actually ahead of, they're fitness people.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me shout out. Okay. I'm going to shout out to the MDP Fitness Pirates, Nick Tremblay, Samantha Knight. Yep. We already know that. David Wilson has been helping me out a lot. Yep. Josh Lejeune.
Yep,
Is that how you say it? Lejeune?
Yep, those two nerds work out all the time.
Steve Burkett.
Steve's a beast.
Whoa. This dude works out in a bodybuilding gym.
Steve's a beast.
Oh, yes.
Steve's huge.
Kerry Griffin, he's right now, he just had surgery for carpal tunnel. I don't know which hand, but so
probably the jerk off hand.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We all had that trouble. Never mind. Sorry, Mom. She's not allowed to see this now. But he's having a hard time recovering. But that's there's something else going on. It wasn't just that.
Well,
so that's a whole other thing. And I wish you well. I really
speedy
hope
recovery.
Right
speedy
away,
recovery.
Man. Yeah, and I hope the doctors can fix you up as soon as possible. And Magic, I'm gonna say it, Mache.
Yeah.
Mache Nguyen the.
There you go.
Is that right? Mache.
Close enough.
Machete.
You did better than I would have.
Okay.
That's for sure.
I think that's how you do it. We call him Magic. We love him. We call him Magic.
He's our magical little Pollock that lifts weights and.
The last two happened.
Plays with his nipples.
Blake Brozowski.
Blake is my baby.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
He's MDP Mama's grandson? Son? Brozowski.
He's Rachel's cousin.
Rachel's cousin.
I have known him. I've known him since he was 1 year old.
I didn't.
Yes.
Okay. See, I'm learning things.
All his bad habits come directly from me.
I just know that his last name.
We spent a lot of time together.
Is the same as Mama Maria's.
Yeah,
Brozowski.
Exactly. Yes.
That's where I was like, he's related to Mama Maria.
Yeah, that's his great.
And
that's his great
Yvonne
aunt.
Chuang is his lady, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Or wife or
Yvonne,
lady. Either way, it's his lady.
Yep.
And the rest here on Gilligan's Island.
Yep. there's a lot of us. Yeah.
So there's one more person that I would like to give a shout out to, and that's Sam Fadraga. Okay. You guys in the paintball industry may know him as Hulk. He's a big bodybuilding dude with huge ass arms. He's not an MDP member. He has his own thing, SFPBK Army. So I believe that stands for Sam Fadraga Paintball I wanted to say killer, but something K. Something.
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Sam. I'm sorry, brother.
I don't know.
I see. Check it out. This dude has been such a great guy. I call him my brother now.
Well, that's awesome.
It's
Yeah.
straight up, straight up. This dude started me. Okay, I posted up I shared. I know it's going. I know I'm going too long.
No, that's okay.
Okay, so I posted this. I basically shared a thing, but putting up a bodybuilding picture of myself. It was basically someone had said, "Hey, most guys don't give each other compliments, right? It's so
'Cause
let's
that's
do
gay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's gay,
Mhm.
right? Let's be gay.
Yeah.
Let's give each other compliments and
Nothing
be
wrong.
cool.
Nothing wrong with
Don't
some
be-
positive reinforcement.
Yes, exactly. And so I posted one of my old pictures of me bodybuilding, right? I'm like, all right, cool, man. So,
But
it's
that-
like a lat pose or something.
But that
And
picture
opened
definitely
up
does
a
look
big
gay.
thing. What's that?
That picture definitely does look gay, though.
All my old pictures look gay. You should have seen, dude.
Not that there's anything wrong with
Dude.
being gay.
Dude, ask Nikki how I was back then. If I walk by a shiny surface like that, I'm throwing poses, bro. I'll be doing triceps. I'll be doing whatever. The beach is that away, right? Whatever it is.
no modesty whatsoever.
It was. Oh no, I didn't give a shit. I'd be checking out my quads in the mirrors. Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And she hated it.
Yeah.
She hated it so much. She still does, but I don't do that. I will. When I start getting good again, then I'll be like,
Yep.
shit, look at that. You know?
Right
Hey,
on.
when you do the work, you want to admire it.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. Okay, so
Gonna create a sculpture, you might
my
as well
bad.
take a
Let me
look at
finish
it.
up. Okay, check it out. So this dude, SFPBK Army Scenario Team. He says that some of the other MDP members in Florida know who he is.
I
So
know. Yeah.
you guys will know Sam as Hulk. What he also did with me is he developed a Facebook page
Mhm.
called Muscle Kings.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much exactly what we're doing with our international
Mhm.
fitness page, but our fitness page is for order members only.
Mhm.
Right
I think
now,
that's gonna
and
change,
we're
actually.
voting on
Yeah.
it for a Vanguard right now. I voted, yeah, cool.
Yeah, because I
Why
mean
not?
that's community and mentorship right
I
there,
think
right?
that
Yeah.
so far
As-
everyone's like, yes,
As
this
everybody,
is what we do.
you're working on self improvement.
Yes.
You're including.
And we would love to
Community
share it
mentorship,
with everyone
yeah,
else. And
yeah.
so that's exactly
Yeah.
what Muscle Kings is too. It's people interested in bettering themselves by way of fitness.
Yeah.
Me and Sam happen to be people that are into bodybuilding.
Mhm.
We like bodybuilding. That's our style. But that doesn't mean that anyone who goes to check it out has to be
Yeah.
into bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You just want to do fitness. Same thing with our
Well,
MDP page.
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to end up public sooner
Yeah,
or later.
It is. Yeah.
And I think we should promote all of it.
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah.
should be able to have as many avenues of choices for what you can do to better yourself
Yeah. Well,
as possible.
that was a big part of
know?
the creation of the modern day pirates was because so many people are like, well, I'm a member of a gun club, I'm a member of a fishing club, I'm a member of a
Yeah.
gym, I'm a member of a motorcycle club. I'm like, why not create one big umbrella that all that fits under? Because everybody fits into so many different categories.
That's why we're MDP.
Yeah, that's it, man. There's no reason to be like, well, I can only be in this group or that group. And another thing I see all the time, and I just don't understand it, is like, I'm fine with somebody else being part of something else. If they don't want to be part of it, that's fine. But like, I just don't understand the mentality. Maybe it's just the team thing or whatever. But people will be like, well, if I'm part of this, I have to shit on your thing. And there's no reason for that. I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
hey,
there
I'm
isn't.
totally cool with what you're doing, and just be cool with what we're doing.
There's
It's like it's almost like I drive a Ford, fuck your Dodge. I'm like,
piss on Mopar.
I
have a Mopar. What the fuck?
Yeah,
I don't now, but I used to.
I don't give a fuck what
Yeah.
you drive. I don't, I like
Yeah.
what I drive.
That's what you're driving.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm driving.
I
so
like
don't care
what I
you're
drive.
Yeah.
I'm glad you like what you drive. Let's go to the drive-in and watch
Yeah.
a movie. Fuck, I don't need to hear about your fucking bullshit.
Exactly.
People just get wrapped around the axle on such petty shit. And
Yeah.
like the mentorship
Yeah,
here.
there's
That's what I'm
not
trying to do
need
here.
for it.
Fucking understand you don't need to be that way.
Right.
Fucking,
Right.
so
Right.
enough on that one. So I took you down a different road there.
That's okay. That's okay.
But I just wanted to get that out there. So what are you doing? You're just mainly lifting weights. You doing any cardio? What do you got going on with that?
Got me on that one. Okay, so yeah, lifting weights. So at first I was trying to do 3 days a week. So I do, say Monday weights, Tuesday off, Wednesday weights, Thursday off, Friday weights, weekend off, right? And then now I've got into, at least when schedule is permitting it and we're not at Renaissance Fair or anything like that. So I'll do 4 days a week. So I'll do 2 days on, 1 day off, 2 days on, and then the weekend off. All right. I did start last week. I started doing cardio every time, but I'm about to do differently because this week that I just did, I did much better without doing cardio before weights because I'm finding that if I do 30 minutes of cardio, then I go over and start doing my weights. I don't have energy to lift shit.
You're actually supposed to do the cardio after, and you only need 20 minutes. So, and it doesn't have to. It can be moderate too. It doesn't have to be aggressive.
The reason why I want to do it first is, as far as I remember, in my bodybuilding days, after you finish lifting your weights, you have a 30-minute window to get your protein in, to get a protein shake and stuff, and feed your muscles. Otherwise, you're not going to get.
Well, that's if you're going for gains.
Yeah, I was trying. Well, of course, trying to gain the muscle, and you'll lose fat as you gain muscle too. That a lot of people. Hey, remember that, ladies. A lot of ladies don't be afraid to build muscle because muscle burns fat. If you have muscle,
well, a lot of girls,
you can sit there and you're burning fat.
A lot of girls say, they don't want to get all bulky and look,
but you
Amazonian
won't because you don't have the testosterone to do that.
It's next to impossible for a chick to stack like that. Anyways, I mean, they got to get really
Some
focused.
don't understand.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of
it's
you
hard for
are aware.
It's hard for a lot of dudes to do.
Yes.
It, So.
Well, yeah. I mean, as I'm hitting 40 next week. My testosterone is not so much anymore. Yeah. It goes down after 30 years, 36 or something, 30 years old or something. It starts going down 10%. There's a
multitude of variables.
Yes, there's a lot of things. And if you eat crappy, like I was eating a lot of pizza and stuff.
Exactly.
Pizza and burgers and fries and all that stuff.
Exercise alone will raise your testosterone levels.
And I've felt it. I felt it already.
That's one of the things I see big with, especially the super high level competition, like UFC fighters and stuff. They do a bunch of testosterone supplementation.
Okay.
And they're replacing. They're saying, well, my levels are low, so I'm going to go ahead and replace this stuff. And the thing is once you do that, their body becomes accustomed to that synthetic shit,
making it,
and they don't make it at all, and they're fucked for life. You can't.
Yeah. And then when you stop taking that testosterone supplement, now all you got is estrogen, guy. Yeah. Because also
you cry a lot and grow boobs.
Right? Check this out. Just like you said, when you put fake testosterone into your body goes, oh, I need to make up for that with estrogen.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna get this much estrogen, and then you stop taking the testosterone. Now you got nothing but estrogen. You're a bitch now.
Yep.
And that's where the bitch tits come from and all that fun stuff, right?
Yep. Something I've been preaching to people forever is there's no biological hacks or free rides.
There's not.
As soon as you do one thing, your body's you're a walking, living, breathing chemistry set, and your body knows how to balance all that shit on its own.
It does.
So when you think you can outsmart it and fuck with that up, you're really just sending yourself down the rabbit hole.
Well, you turn into a lab rat.
Really, pretty much. Yeah, that's for lack of a better term, for sure. So do you have
scientist is at the helm?
Yeah, right?
Yourself,
Do you have a big goal?
My overall goal is just to be a better me now. It's pretty simple. It's like, sure, I'd like to build more muscle and I would like to lose more fat. When I see in the mirror what I want, then I'll go, excellent.
Nice.
And I'll keep doing what I got to do, and I'll just try to make myself better each year.
But as long as you're feeling better, just right there, right?
That's the main thing, too. What also kickstarted this is I went to the doctor, and the doctor's like, you got high cholesterol, bro. He didn't say bro because he's a real doctor. Yeah. But, hey, he's like, you have high cholesterol, and I was afraid because my weight, I was afraid that I was diabetic.
Yeah.
And previously, when I went to the doctor, they had said that you were pre-diabetic. I'm like, oh shit, okay. And I never changed my diet. I got worse. I think I got worse.
It's easy to do.
And I really did. And I was relieved to hear him say that I'm not a diabetic. But if I don't change stuff, I will be. You know.
Yeah.
So I do have high blood sugar. I guess you could glucose, whatever it is. But it's not that crazy to where it would be diabetic or whatever.
Yeah. Your body's still managing itself.
Yeah.
The chemistry set is still working. So.
Yeah. And at this point, I mean, since the doctor, I think I've probably lost about, not a whole lot, but like 13 pounds, something like that.
Every pound counts.
It counts. Yeah, it really does.
And the biggest thing is getting more oxygen back into your system.
Yes.
That's
what
huge.
the cardio is going to do. I'm going to start putting it in more. Like, I'm going to have to do it on my days off. Like, say, today on a Saturday, I'll be doing cardio. And on a Sunday, I'll do cardio. That's much easier to walk into the gym and go, I'm just going to walk for a half hour or 20 minutes or whatever. Right? Yeah. Instead of going, well, I gotta do this, you know. And, you know, you got to train to where it counts, too. But
it's got to fit in your wheelhouse too.
Hurt yourself.
Yeah, it's got to fit. Perfect example. Like I'm gonna get back on it, but I won't be doing any weights myself personally. I have no knee, no back, no shoulder. I can't touch it.
See, yeah, if you have a lot of injuries, you have to really be careful too.
Yeah, but I've got 260 pounds right now to throw around. I just get down and do some push-ups. There
you go.
Yeah.
Hey, gravity works good too.
Yeah. I'm gonna put a pull-up bar back in the backyard.
There you go.
Yeah, you know. And I
can't do pull-ups at all.
I'm gonna get back. I
can't even do push-ups yet.
I'm gonna get back on yoga. Yoga was so amazing for me as a kid, and I need to get back into it, man. Yeah.
I had been meaning to try that, and I've never tried it.
I miss my flexibility and talk about controlled breathing and good oxygen levels.
Stretching.
Yeah, that's essentially all it is. Yeah,
we all have to remember to stretch.
Yep.
Because I've been really bad at that, and I just posted on our MDP fitness page a picture of a list that I have on my wall. It's on my fucking wall, okay? And I still haven't been doing it. And I'm like, taking a picture. I'm like, everybody, this is a reminder for all of us. It's for me. It's for me. It's for me to remember to stretch my shit, dude. Because not only does stretching help to make you feel better, it helps your muscles grow, and it helps you do that exercise better next time. Like, you know, Blake Brozowski was telling me, you know, he's like, oh yeah, right, you know, like with squats. So I was like, I'm not going down deep enough, not going down low enough. He's like, well, you know, stretch some more. And actually, it might have been Sam. Either way, all of these people are helping.
We got a really good community. And I mean, like every time I get on the computer, there's another person requesting to be part of that group, which is awesome. You know,
we want that. We want people to be involved in their self-improvement.
Yes.
And we want to be able to motivate them to do so and help them with any questions. If I can help with a question that you have, I will do so. If I don't have the answer, I will find someone who does.
And Blake, for being what is he? 20,
he's a personal trainer.
He's 21, 22 years old. Yeah. Has a vast array of knowledge on this stuff. I mean, like, I know him way too personally. You know, he's my baby. But,
of course.
But, you know, like there's not a lot of stuff that's ever interested him. But like working out and diet and stuff, the kid knows his shit. He's been studying, been on it, and you know, and he's a wealth of knowledge on that shit. Good. So he's a good source for people. There's other people like Dave. Dave knows his shit. You know, Dave Wilson. He's right on it.
Yeah.
So we got some really good people in that group, and they're all going to learn from each other. You know, as long as everybody keeps an open mind, the ego doesn't get in the way. There's going to be a lot of really well shared information and progress going on for everybody. It's going to be good.
It has been so far, and it's still in the infancy too.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I mean, it's just another branch of MDP that's just becoming. Yep. And it will get big.
Yeah, we're like Hydra with all the tentacles.
The Kraken.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. It is the Kraken.
Indeed.
That's it. So let's change subjects. Let's change it up on you. You just went to the Renaissance Fair last weekend.
I did.
Now, was that a pirate Renaissance Fair, or was it just a Renaissance Fair?
This was the Coronaburg Renaissance Fair, which is basically just a regular old Renaissance fair, old time, something like that they call it.
Just a traditional Renaissance fair.
Traditional Renaissance fair. The Kronenberg is supposed to be set in Germany. So they don't have a king or a queen. They have a baron. The Baron of Kronenberg happens to be a really cool dude that I've met many years ago. And some of you may have seen the little clip snippet videos that I put up of him. He was like, "Hey, enjoy your pub crawl," And I actually got this is stupid, but this little locket, right? Like, I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago. I got this little locket from one of the places at the Kronenberg festival, and it was like a little heart, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you open it up, it's got the Baron on one side, and on the other side, it's his love.
Aww.
And guess who his love is?
You?
His tankard. His big, huge tankard that's like this effing big, bro. Yeah. It's, oh my god, it's like, it's probably 4 liters in that thing.
Wow.
Oh, it's badass, yeah.
What were they drinking out there? Mead or just beer? Or?
There was some mead, actually. Yeah. Oh, I learned something about mead. Yeah. Mead is wine. Yeah. Mead is wine.
Honey wine. Yeah.
I always thought that mead was a type of ale of some sort. Well, ale's ale, but I thought it was a kind of beer.
Yeah, honey wine. Yeah.
Honey wine.
Yeah. No shit. And it's not for everybody.
Oh,
but
it was.
It will fuck you up.
Okay. Though. It was okay, but it wasn't what I'm used to.
No. Okay. Well, yeah, it's not natty ice or.
It's not this shit. I don't drink natty ice. That'll give me a headache. This is light.
Natural light. Sorry. Natural light. Yeah.
But yeah, there was.
And then in Newcastle
ales
tonight, right?
and stuff. Yeah, we brought Newcastle's too. Yeah. That was Nicky trying to get us fucked up.
Yeah. Well, they did the job for me.
Oh yeah, 2 in. I was like, oh, I better switch to the natty lights.
Yeah. I think I had 4 of those.
It wasn't a pirate thing, but. There are pirates there.
Yeah, if we're there, we make it a pirate thing.
In their little booklet, it says that there is a pirate guild and all this. They say that there's this type of people and this type of people, and I don't know. I don't care about the other people except for pirates. It's and pirates.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's us. That's us. That's us.
We don't get into the cliques.
Yeah, we don't care about that as long as we're pirates.
You become a pirate one way or the other.
Yes, indeed.
Right.
But we did walk around as pirates because we are pirates. That would be Robert Modica. That's how we say it, right? Modica? Whatever. Freestyle.
Flash drive.
Freestyle. My boyfriend. Ooh, yeah. That's what Nick says.
They definitely have a bromance.
Something like that.
They touch each other's bathing suit areas.
Whoa! A little too much information there. Anyways, and
so is this a once a year thing there, or is
that one is once a year? Yeah. Okay. It usually goes.
Because it looked like there was a bunch of structures and shit up.
Okay, check it out. It's the only permanent Renaissance fair at least in California. Really? So it has actual permanent buildings that are there, and it's only for that.
Oh, okay.
That place, the arena. I want to call it arena, but it's like a park or whatever you want to call it. Also has for October for Halloween, they have a haunted house area and mazes and stuff like that.
Cool. Yeah.
So it's over to this other side, and then the Renaissance. The Renaissance. I almost got through it without doing that. The Renaissance area is down below. Well, I guess down below. Went back up again. But it's all actual buildings. They're wood buildings and whatnot. And they, they'll have blacksmiths. They'll have jugglers. They'll have comedians. They'll have leather workers. They have.
How long does it go on for?
Oh, it used to be. It used to be from Mother's Day to Father's Day, but now it started this past weekend before Memorial Day weekend. It started, and I think it's for like a month.
Okay.
So it's about 4 weeks. Maybe it might be more than that, but it's at least 4 weeks.
Well, that's a pretty good run, really.
And it's only on the weekends. They only do it on the weekends. So Saturday, Sunday, maybe even Friday. But I know Saturday, Sunday.
Well, everybody can go to their real jobs and then come back.
Yes, because most of them are volunteers. Yeah. Some of them, that's what they do for a living, but they're basically gypsies.
They travel.
They sell their goods.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's just Saturday and Sunday. This Memorial Day, we went on Monday because it's Memorial Day. It was a special event. They had a ceremony for the veterans, which I missed by like 3 minutes. Robert got to see it. He's like, that's the only reason I'm here today. I want to be here for the veterans and for our fallen heroes. And I'm actually sad that I missed the ceremony. But we were walking in right then. We were trying to find them.
It happens.
It just happened. It just happened that way. But I'm glad that he and Helena, Denise, got to see that. Oh, by the way, Robert's girl, Denise, Helena, she has been inducted into the Order of Leviathan with 12 other people. There's 13 people.
Baker's dozen.
Yes. Congratulations to you.
Yep.
Awesome. This is very good. Even though she's not an order member quite yet, which she's talking about. Anyways,
she's way into the MDP.
She's MDP,
but she's been doing the pirate Renaissance stuff forever.
Pirate to the core.
Yeah, and this Order of the Leviathan's a big deal with the pirate reenactment.
The community.
And so congratulations.
I think that's still considered lore. LORE. I think that's I knew it the other day.
I'm not familiar.
All of you people will know it.
Yeah, I'm not.
All of you people out there will know it. It's
you're smashing it.
I'm like boom, 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 drumming.
Yep.
Don't do that.
Oh shit.
LORE. Something organization of reenactment, entertainment, something like that.
Okay, whatever you say.
Anyway, Renaissance people.
Out of my wheel.
Renaissance nerds.
Out of my wheelhouse.
Like us.
I don't know it.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Anyways,
we're almost exactly a month away from Pirate Invasion, which is
man, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah. That's out in Long Beach.
That was my second ever MDP thing that I went to.
Event.
I met you at the Schoolgirl Run last year.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, May 26th that we just had was my MDP birthday.
Yep.
So it's been a year now. And those two events were some of the big highlights of my life so far. And it just keeps getting better every time.
Yeah.
Every time we go do something, it's better and better and better.
Schoolgirl Run got loose last year. Jeez. I got so shithouse I couldn't even put my own tent up. Thank God Pac showed up and put my tent up because that was not happening.
I don't know how I got my tent up. Somehow I got I got someone else's tent up too. Who was it?
Dustin? Yeah, the fucker fucking...
Dustin got fucked up.
Yeah, he crawls inside my truck and passes out and just flips the center console over, fucking shit everywhere, fucking like, you son of a bitch.
After I put his tent together?
His tent stayed up.
Not only that, Mike Paxson came over and helped me.
Yeah.
I didn't know who the hell he was. I'm like, who's this guy with the beard? He's cool. I like this guy.
Yep.
He's like, what's going on, man? You trying to put up your tent? Yeah. I'm like, we're just doing this. He didn't know who it was for. And then when he found out who it was for, oh, fuck that guy. I thought it was for you, man. He's like, And I was like, oh, okay. All right. I barely met Dustin today, so I don't know. Yeah. He's a good guy.
No. Pax,
everybody's good.
Pax is the quintessential. He'll hard ass everybody, but he loves everybody. He's a good dude, man.
Dustin's doing good, man. Is he a dive master?
I don't know.
He's going for that, right?
He's been working on all kinds of stuff. I've been able to talk. I did saw him for a little while out at CPX. We just got back from the big paintball event out there in Chicago, and he was out there with his dad, Rabbit, nice. John.
Yeah, Rabbit's badass.
We had a great showing there, man. I mean, we were deep. MDP was deep, man, with order members and Vanguard. I think order we probably had 60, 80 order members there, and then probably another 80 Vanguard, so nice. Just regular hangouts and shit, and it was good, man. We had a blast. It was super good. Nice. The people who run that event are my friends, and also just incredible people who absolutely love paintball and love having a good time, and just the sense of community that exists there is huge. So it was really good. It was really good.
Well, that's what we're about too.
Yeah,
we're about all this stuff, man.
That's it. Keeps it simple.
It's just
everybody thinks it's super complicated because we're so diverse, but it's really super simple. We're just living life, but we're trying to make people aware and get them to get out and live it to the fullest.
Have fun.
Yeah.
Just like you say, everyone dies, not everyone lives.
That's it, man.
So let's go out and live because it's a short time we have. Yeah. It really is.
It's not
You
quantity.
never
It's quality.
know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. I could be driving to work or whatever, and someone, boom, hit by a train.
Yep.
You don't know.
Yep. Get what you can in while you can.
Knock on wood. I hope that never ever happens to anyone ever.
Yep.
But
do no harm.
you know,
Do what you.
you don't know.
Do no harm, and do what you can. You know.
Oh yeah. Also, on the what was it? It was in the newsletter I read this morning.
Uh-oh.
No, this is good. It's a reminder to whenever we're out in public wearing the MDP crest. Okay, even if we're not wearing the MDP crest, we want to be the type of people, not only that people want to show up, they're like, all right, MDP's here, right? Good people are here. But we also want to conduct ourselves in a manner, especially when we're flying our crest out in public, to show everyone that we're good people and all we're here to do is to adventure, have fun, be a part of the community, improve ourselves, help out by doing whatever type of charity we can, and mentor other people into doing what they need to do to make their lives better, right?
That's it.
Well, yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. And it's good to see a little bit of a reminder for us to go, oh yeah, when I'm driving and this guy cuts me off, don't be like, punk, what do you want? Be like, all right, he's got something going on. He's got to get somewhere. Maybe he had maybe someone died in his family. Maybe he had, or she or whatever.
Let it roll off your back.
Yeah. Personally, sometimes I have a hard time doing that because driving wise.
Yeah.
Because California,
Sucks.
those of you who don't live in California, driving in California is one of the most difficult things to do. It should have taken us in California, we don't say it's this many miles to somewhere. We say it's about 2 hours away. Well, it took me 2.5 hours to get here today. But
you never know what
there was a car on fire. There was a brush fire. And we were like, oh, shit, we're going to get stuck. Yes. There was a lot of stop and go. And that's just California. And so we were just like, what can we do?
Yeah, there's some...
Don't drink a bunch of water so you don't have to take a piss.
There's some pockets all over the United...
Yeah.
I was a trucker for so long, and there's some pockets all over the United States that the traffic is just
Well, the 15
horrible.
Freeway is one of those.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Southern California.
And it's the only way up and down to here.
Southern California is horrible. Fucking, San Francisco proper. Ugh, horrible. But, I've been in Houston. Oh my God, Houston, Texas traffic is dog shit,
really?
Dude. Oh, it's so fucking horrible. Yeah.
I thought it was open area.
No, Houston. Well, Houston's just got one.
Oh, Houston's a big.
It's a big city, which is one.
Yeah.
The 10 freeway runs right through the middle of it, and then they got this big loop, the Sam Houston Beltway, that runs all the way around.
The 10 goes through it.
But the 10 runs right through Houston. Yeah, and it's
the 10 goes all the way across the Americas.
Goes all the way to Florida. Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, ends up in Jacksonville, Florida, I believe.
End up in the crazy freaking 271 area.
Yeah, right. Yeah, hot shot.
Damn hot shots.
Yep.
Hammer time.
Yeah.
You gotta love that guy, dude.
He's awesome, man.
He's so hilarious.
He's awesome.
My God.
I love him.
I can't wait to meet him in person.
Yep. Hot shot's good, dude.
Hot shot, you weirdo.
They got a good crew there.
I love weirdos. That's why I love you so much.
All right. So, I'm the king of them, right?
I know.
So, but yeah, long story short, we kind of got off track. But the main thing he was touching base on is anybody who's going to wear MDP gear, whether you're Vanguard or Order, we ask that you understand that you're representing something other than just yourself, a much bigger, larger community that only wants to present a positive message about being self-aware and really, truly enjoying and embracing your life. So try not to be a cunt. I know it happens to a lot of us. I've been a cunt at times.
I do that a lot.
But that's the self-improvement thing.
Trying to not do that.
When you put this shit on, realize, you're trying to be something bigger and better, so.
Because we are bigger and better.
We're trying. It's all in the effort, right?
Yes.
Yeah. That's why we don't let him wear any clothes.
I know, right? You get what you put into it. Yeah. the naked freaking Rocky.
Little Rocky, right? Yeah.
Did you do all those yourself?
Oh yeah. Yep.
You did a pretty good job, actually.
Yeah. Well, I've had to see him naked plenty of times.
I
so
know you have.
I know exactly what
Is
I'm
there
working
anything on
with.
his butt? Oh, what does he got on his butt?
I didn't know he's got butt tats.
He's got Mocan right on his butt for Kansas City, Missouri.
Does he really have wings on his back like that?
Yeah. They're almost identical.
So this is pretty much what his tats really look like.
Yeah.
Does he really have that one on his butt?
Yeah, that's Mocan. That's right on his butt. Yeah. That's just where he didn't wipe the.
Rocky.
But this shoulder's not finished. That's about it. The rest
He's
of
got a
it's
lightning bolt on his calf too.
Yep, that's it. He's AC/DC nut. So
I love AC/DC too.
Yep.
Dude, I don't blame him.
That's the
AC/DC
deal.
rocks, bro.
Yep. I love the troll doll. He's a good dude.
Hell yeah.
Go Rocky.
All right. All right, back on Richie. We're here interviewing Richie, so let's talk about Richie some more. Richie is the purveyor and master craftsman when it comes to Primitive Leatherworks, and he owns Primitive Leatherworks, right? Is that what it's called? What the fuck
it's
is
not
that?
a real company, but it's just like the name that I call my stuff.
It's you annoying the shit out of your wife in your house, right?
Bum,
Bum, bum, bum, just hammering away all the time, right?
Just hammering.
But he makes some pretty amazing shit. He made this for anybody who's watching instead of listening. I have a custom hat band on one of my cowboy hats, and it's in our MDP font, which he definitely did not have a stencil for that. He had to make something for that shit. Yeah, and cut and carve and pounded that shit right in there.
My belt off.
Easy, buddy, easy. And he made
not for your gain.
He made that for
That's
me.
later.
Anybody who has right. Anybody who has any of these MDP key tabs, the keychain tabs that we have, the leather, and it just says MDP down them. He's made all those for us.
Courtesy of me.
Yep, that's Rich.
I'm gonna make some more for the schoolgirl run.
Nice deal. He's got this 100% custom leather belt.
Says my name, Murdoch.
It's got Murdoch on there, 313 MDP. Oh, there it is, the same fonts again.
Brother.
You do a good job with that, man. That looks good, shit, dude. And then one of the very first gifts I got from him.
Oh yeah,
is right here.
That's the day I met you.
Yeah, if anybody's watching, you can see I have a holster, a leg holster with the order crest with Joffrey on there.
It says trucker on the inside.
And the leg holster fits a 750 of Kraken exactly, which fucking wrecked me almost exactly.
That shit was upside down in like an hour.
Yeah, we're 1 week away from a year ago me just destroying myself with these.
Oh yeah. And you got a full bottle right there.
Yeah, I'm ready for this year.
Let's get started.
It's got trucker down the inside on the back. It's really cool custom shit. I think you made one of these for Greg Mueller as well, right?
I did. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Greg's an awesome guy. He's out of Indiana.
He had to pay for his though. Yours was a birthday gift because your birthday is coming up once again.
Yeah.
You get yourself a belt. I'm gonna make you a belt for that.
Man,
one.
I got. Well,
by the way, he gets special treatment because he's our captain. By the way.
Yeah. Well,
on his birthday. Don't expect that. Everybody can't expect that, but some of you probably will get some cool shit. But
well, I'm gonna owe him a bunch of money because I got a whole fucking laundry list of shit I wanted to make. We were talking before the podcast. I was like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? Working on some pirate garb for the pirate invasion in a month. You know, I got some pieces I'd like to get done if we can get it done. So that'd be cool. But anybody who's looking to get some custom leatherworks and shit like this, and he could do stuff for paintball, he could do stuff for motorcycle, he could, you know, for your real gun, you know.
I make holsters.
Yeah. So, he's done some six sheaths already for some of our other guys, and didn't you do a wallet for Hot Shot too?
I did a wallet for Hot Shot that says "bad motherfucker."
Yeah, you've been
and it's got Joffrey on the front.
You stay cranking, man. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
You know, as a matter of fact, sometime soon I'll be making a sheath for that giveaway one. For the life of me right now, I'm sorry, I've been drinking, but one of our order members is going to do. He already posted it, so it's not a secret.
Okay.
He's going to do a raffle. I think it's a raffle, some sort of a contest to win this knife. He makes the knives, or one of the guys makes the knives. Another guy made the handle. Right, it's like a Tonto blade, and then I'm going to make the sheath for it.
Wow.
And so it'll be 3.
I run this shit and I haven't even seen this.
Oh,
so.
really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't even know anything about this.
So there's 3 order members that will be working on this piece. I believe that everything's done except for the sheath part, but I haven't heard yet.
Right on.
What's next? And then when it happens, it will be raffled off, and the proceeds will go to I don't know what charity, but one of the charities.
Cool. Yeah, that's right in the wheelhouse of what we do.
Yeah,
so,
it's for one of the charities.
Cool.
I can't for the life of me think of what it was.
Do you remember who made the knife? Or
not right now, but I have.
Is it Brian Matthews? Was he involved in it? I mean, I know he does a lot of craftsmanship.
I think I still have.
We got so many talented people who are involved with this group, this organization.
I don't suppose it's Thomas McDaniel.
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, he's a chef, and he does.
Thomas McDaniel.
He makes. Knives.
Is he chef?
Yeah, he's a chef, and he makes some knives. Yeah.
The guy who we call chef. Because we have a chef.
No,
a guy named Chef.
No, we got like 3 or 4.
Chef Pete.
We got 3 or 4. We got 3 or 4 cooks. We got Chef Pete out of Jacksonville.
Someone's called Chef though.
We got Chef Rick Harris out of Canada. He's a chef.
Oh, he's a chef too.
Dude, I can't. Okay, so
we have so many talents.
I mean, it's
unbelievable.
The MDP is so diverse. The order is so diverse. I mean, I
love it.
We got a ton of military. We got law enforcement. Then we got chefs like crazy. We got computer IT guys like crazy.
Anyone who doesn't fit in anywhere else fits in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
They all fit in here.
Yeah, as long as you can be cool, you can get down. You know, I mean, and you can be weird and awkward as fuck. You just can't be an asshole. You know.
Well, we're weird.
Everybody's welcome. Not everybody can stay.
Not everyone can stay.
And you
have to earn your
stay.
stay.
You're on your own merit.
And,
100%.
And obviously, I know you have to put in the work to be able to stay. I mean, you have to put in the work to show that you want to be there.
Yeah, and it's also I figured out a long time ago in life. There's 3 types of people. You got positives, you got neutrals, and you got negatives. And the order will take positive and neutrals all day long. But as soon as you're a negative, well, there's no reason for that. There's no need for that. You know, life's too short for that
brings
bullshit.
Everyone else down.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you could be a neutral
Who
because
wants that?
there's going to be times in people's lives with you're going to be an order member, but you're going to get shit's going to get going so crazy you're not going to really be able to participate in some of the stuff that we have going on. That's fine. So you go kind of more into the neutral side.
Sure.
But and then when there's time, you pick back up and you can get back into all this, the activities, the events we're doing and stuff like that. As long as you're still representing in a positive light, we're golden. That's it. And it's MDP is an ocean. It's right in the articles. It's up to you how deep you're going to swim.
I like that way. I like that. It's an ocean.
I pull from a lot. I pull from a lot of people who are way smarter than me. I mean, I've read and watched and listened to so much shit.
How else are you going to learn?
Yeah, that's it, man.
That's how you learn, by learning from people who are smarter than you.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean,
that's how I learn.
My downtime, which is very, very rare anymore, is all spent on
You don't have downtime. Don't lie.
TED Talks. And listening to other podcasts.
I haven't listened to that yet,
yeah.
But I've heard that the TED thing is very interesting. It's all the new futuristic, all the new stuff coming out, right?
Yeah, it's an incredibly eclectic thing. It's very it's very MDP, man. Because like one time you'll have there's this guy Shad Guru who's actually a yogi, and a lot of people think he's a crackpot because he's a yogi, but he makes so much sense. He's just so down to earth and just puts it right in your face. Like people try and present him with all these stupid problems, and you're like, you realize you're gonna die one day, right?
Right.
None of that shit matters.
Exactly. He who dies with the most toys still dies.
Yeah, that's it. But the same thing, you can listen to a talk from Elon Musk. Who's the guy who created PayPal and now owns Tesla and is trying to build a giant solar.
He's a young guy too, right? He's younger than us, right?
He's right in our wheelhouse. Yeah, I think he's a little younger than us, not much, like 39 maybe I don't know. He's right, but also you got to realize, I've studied or listened to a lot of stuff about
Elon. He grew up in the right era too.
Well, he had a vision for something he failed 2 or 3 times, but also he was living on a couch in his office. He didn't actually live in a house. He lived in his office, and he worked 24 hours a day. Like he had a girlfriend and be like, "Oh, I want to go eat. I want to." No. He's sitting there coding. He was the one writing his own code for his own shit. So, he was very similar.
Good man.
Bill Gates has a very similar story. But you're talking technology guys who the whole reason we got this Adobe software. I mean, I'm a fucking retard, but I get to hit these buttons and we're creating all these sounds that you're now listening to, and we got this camera running and everything. That's all because of these guys who spent countless hours, it amazes me what the human can accomplish when he puts his mind to it, man. Yes, some of it to our detriment, but, fucking don't get me started on nuclear power and politics.
Well, I mean, that's interesting that you say that too. I mean, like the stuff that I do at work, it's trippy stuff because when I'm at work, I'm like, I just got to make this shape to the prescription. It's numbers for me.
Yeah.
For me, it's machining and numbers. But to the customer, that's a lot of money right there.
Yeah.
It's polymer or it's Rexolite. It's all plastics or it's a molding pin or whatever, right? These things, a lot of the stuff that we make is virtual reality, military, medical, all this stuff. Like, I mean, right now, I can't say that. Right now, there's a lot of stuff. We're getting a lot of orders and stuff.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
For a lot of optics. What we do is optics, and so.
Well, and the thing is like, I can kind of see where you're going with this. It's like but it's amazing. Like the guy, like perfect example is like I know how to use one little piece of this software, like how you know how to cut your piece of glass, right?
Yeah.
But there's someone like whatever that component goes into, there's some engineer out there who understands it. Even though they wrote it all down and it's on a computer or however they actually designed it. For that to be the case, it's all inside one person's fucking head.
Someone had the idea.
Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, just.
Speaking of which,
one software program,
we made not that long ago. We made this a lens for a camera, right?
Mm-hmm.
These cameras, well, not this one, but the ones that
a cell phone
back
camera,
when they had the plug-in on top, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so what it was you plug it in. It was called IC360, like IC360.
Mm-hmm.
And it's those spinning cameras that you guys are using at the paintball thing.
Yeah.
It was the first version of that goes on these.
Yeah.
And it was a crazy, crazy lens to make. It was all these angles and all this weird stuff. I'm like, how the hell? And it ends up spinning around. You have one? Are you serious? Same but different. This one, what we had, it was a cone-looking thing. It was like an upside-down cone thing. Mm-hmm. And so it went small to big up this way, and it did that same exact thing, and it spun around.
Oh, so it's taking pictures the whole time, or it's using mirrors. Okay, I've seen several different.
Yeah.
Like this is a single fish eye, just a big fish eye.
Oh, but it's different then.
But yeah,
it's the same but different.
And actually, I forgot I was gonna set this up because I still haven't used this thing yet. But
that's really cool.
Yeah, but it'll only run for like half hour, and that's the podcast usually run longer than that. Like if I'm gonna do a short talk, then I'd like to do that because I'd love to have people be able to look around the room and everything. So eventually we'll be playing with that.
This is how you get that whole 3D.
Yeah,
view.
like the group picture that that group picture we have where we're all around in the circle.
Yeah, the circle one.
That was shot with one of these. Yeah. That was Zach Arbuckle who took that.
So that's basically the same idea, but this is probably newer. So the one I'm talking about was probably 3-4 years ago.
Well, they have a new.
When that was developing.
Those guys have a new version. There's this guy, Jeremy. We call him Puddin'. He's out of Canada. The gunfighter is really good dude.
Nice.
A couple of our northern gunmen, not gunfighters, northern gunmen. Okay. A couple of the guys are order members, but they also are on that team. And Jeremy plays with them, but he's way into tech, and he had. For the iPhone, he had a 360 that snapped onto it, and I think it was an IC 360, but it's a completely new version because it's two lenses on each side. But we were able, he plugged that thing in and was able to go live right there in front of us.
Like 3 or 4 lenses like bonded together.
It was crazy. This one was essentially like this lens on this side and this lens on the other side, and then you just kind of you can see everything around in it.
So they've simplified the design.
Now there's still some really there's different versions depending on the. Because obviously you get a lot of distortion with a fisheye, whereas
it's like rounded, right?
Where the other ones where it's just a multitude of cameras all the way around, then they're taking flat shots, and then they. But I couldn't imagine trying to come up with the software to stitch all those images back together and keeping it up.
Because they have to do that. Yeah.
Way too dumb for that shit. Not my wheelhouse.
I can program the machine to go cut here, cut there, cut there, cut there.
Yeah.
Make that
Well,
number.
Yeah, just what I said.
That's it.
You know your part. You know your part of the job.
Right.
Yeah. And that's
Well,
all.
I can measure stuff
Yeah,
too.
and that's all you need to know. And
Yeah.
and you need to be good at that part. So
Well,
because if you don't do yours, then the next guy down the line can't do his.
exactly.
Right.
If I can't do that, then the company's not going to get paid. And guess who's not going to get paid if the company don't get paid?
Yeah.
If the machines are running and we're making parts and they're getting out and they're good, guess who gets paid? Everybody. Everyone's happy.
That's it, man.
The faster you get them out, the more money the company makes, the more money you'll make.
Got to keep the wheels spinning.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, just like any other type of company or business of sort. I mean, even MDP has to just keep going and developing new things. You always do that. Matter of fact, you might do that too much.
Yeah.
But that's okay because you always have a new vision, and that's what MDP is.
Yeah.
See,
well, I'll show you. Exactly.
You're gonna ask me what MDP means to me. I already know that because every other video
this is all just my stupid brain notes that I am constantly applying back into MDP and shit.
Just stuff. Just goes boom into your head. Exactly. Those are where great ideas come from. The ones that go boom. It just popped into your head. That's where great artwork comes from. That's where great poems come from. Great songs.
It needs to be inspired. That's for sure.
Exactly.
And that's exactly what the MDP is for me.
And that's how this whole thing started, right?
Yeah.
You were inspired by Rocky. You were inspired. Well, you were inspired by the entire Rocky. Rocky was just the Rocky's awesome, but he gave you the name, right?
Rocky should inspire anybody to learn how to live in the moment. A lot of people don't know how to do that, and he only knows how to do that
in person.
Yeah.
But I can already say that you're absolutely 100% right in saying that because this dude knows how to live.
Yeah.
He really does, and I look up to that. I really do. And as a matter of fact, you're pretty good at that yourself.
Yeah.
This guy though, Rocky's like,
well, yeah,
let's do this.
I really it's kind of funny.
Right?
It's kind of funny.
He's energetic about it.
Yeah. And
which I like to be too.
A big part of it is, for lack of a better term, is like ever since I started really focusing and pushing and developing the MDP, I spend way more time telling people to go out and do stuff than opposed to like how I was always just out doing shit all the time, And now it's like I'm the one presenting the structure and trying to, like everybody calls me captain and commodore. No, I'm chief custodian, man. I come in and clean up the bullshit.
You're a cat herder.
Yeah,
let's make it real.
Yeah, that's it, man. That's it.
You're the head nerd in charge.
But
who happens to be a cat herder.
I spent a lot of time working on our infrastructure and shit now that we've become something.
Put it this way. It's easier to herd your actual cat Azrael than it is to herd us.
Well, there's some shit I just gotta let go. I just gotta be like, that's gonna happen.
Hey, but
and this is 100% a very organic movement. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
I was just about to get to that. How you have explained to me personally and plenty of us over the time. I want to say years, but 1 year. I've been 1 year. You've explained that you want us all, especially each of our crews. All of our crews need to be able to create our own stuff on our own without making Billy the one who has to delegate everything. So, say me as a president of 313, it's up to me to go, hey, we want to do a new event. What do you guys think of Pirate Invasion?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to make Pirate Invasion a 313 event? Let's vote on that. That's up to us to do that.
100%.
That's not up to you to tell us, hey, you should do that. You should do that. We should be able to go, yes, we're going to do this, this, and this. And we have this plan. And like you said, you want it to be organic to where all of our crews and even the people who are
the Dutchmen.
Thank you.
And the
Dutchmen
Sirens.
and Sirens. you still need to be able to create your own
spirit,
circle of stuff happening.
your own sphere of influence.
There you go. Spirit of influence. Very good.
That's essentially like that's.
Create stuff.
I hate using that term because that's more of like
Be artistic.
a capitalistic term about who you're working with and who you can reach out to try and generate money. But I use it spirit of influences because that's like the people around you are the people who you can affect directly in a positive light.
There you go.
And that's like the individual can do a great job just by smiling at somebody or helping somebody with their groceries or some shit like that.
Open the door.
But a whole crew can go feed a bunch of vets at a VFW or hold a car wash and donate the money, and there's more power. Like perfect example is like you can be an amazing paintball player, but you play on at the professional level. Well, guess what? There's another 9 amazing paintball players on that field, and if they're not playing as a team, then it's not going to happen.
They're not going to win.
And so that just shows, that team aspect. We build these teams, these crews all over the place that get to work together, and also builds their community, their sense of community. I guarantee you, like we got some guys that we got 3 guys in Australia that are all fucking 500 and 1,000, 2,000 miles apart or kilometers, whatever the fuck they call it.
Kilometers, these guys.
But God bless it. But those motherfuckers, they're out there standing and supporting and representing, and then you got John Dunbar, the only guy in Scotland, the only guy in the Great Britain's right now. He's flying solo again.
He's got the truck, the big huge truck.
No, that's Australia. That's Murray Lewis. Yeah,
Murray. Yes, Murray. Yeah.
And then John Dunbar, he's a motorcycle guy, and he's out of UK. Scotland. Yeah. Well, United Kingdom, but he's Scotland.
Is John Dunbar the guy who's on the drum corps?
Drum
corps.
Kilts.
They're in the kilts.
No.
One of our guys is in a drum corps.
I don't think so.
Come on, you're gonna have to. Okay.
I don't think so.
Yes.
There's a Vanguard guy, Jeremy Downs.
I think he's a Scot guy. The guy in Scotland.
Really? Well,
yes. I can't remember his name.
John Dunbar. If you were in a drum corps,
is that John?
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Is that John?
I don't know, but John Dunbar's the one in Scotland. So.
And we got one in England too. I know that.
Well, he's England, Scotland, whatever. Yeah, and
that's our
UK, Great Britain. Yeah, and then we got Troy.
My mom's from England.
We got Troy Nigel locking it down in South Africa. Flying solo. We got a lot of like.
We have people everywhere, and we're still growing, and we will grow.
Yeah. We've just established 2 new crews. We just got Chicago and Colorado, so now I think we're at like 6 or 8, maybe 10 crews now. We got 2 or 3.
Locker crew.
Yeah.
There's another one too.
We got Ironsides. Then there's Canada's one of the original crews. That's the Beaver crew.
The Beavers.
And then you got Hot Shots. Their original crew. You got the Finnish crew. They're that's the Lokis. They're crazy as fuck.
Is that what they're called? Lokis?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Well, their name changes every week. So
really?
Yeah, but
Sweet.
They're a good bunch, dude. They're a bunch of fucking wild animals. I love them. But and it's only getting better, And I mean, I can't ask for anything more. I mean, I'm all about quality over quantity, but we're doing good. We got good people.
So far, we've got quality.
Yeah.
I can guarantee that.
And we try.
I'm happy about it.
That's again, that goes back to why I'm constantly trying to keep it tight at the top, because the farther you get away from the top, the looser it's going to get. So it's about all I could think is I just got.
I feel very lucky being in California and being so close to.
The hub.
This is the hub. This is the beginning of it. And I'm only 2 hours away from driving down here and hanging out with you.
Yeah.
That is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I feel very privileged at that, to be able to do that. Even though I should be able to do it more. But, you're a busy guy. I'm a busy guy.
Perfect example.
Do stuff.
Next 3 weeks.
We're gonna see each other next week.
This coming weekend we got Schoolgirl Run, so we'll be at that.
Then it'll be Pirate Invasion.
The weekend after that, I think I got that weekend off. Well, actually, I got a family function the weekend after that, and then the weekend after that, we go from the 10th and 11th. We got Schoolgirl Run. The following weekend, which is the 17th, I have a family function. The weekend
10th and 11th is actually halfway through the month already.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, third of the month. Yeah,
we just started the month.
I know. And then And then the end of the month, the 24th, 25th, is Born Free motorcycle event up in Orange County. That's going to be a blast. And then the following weekend after that is Pirate Invasion.
I want to go to that.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to talk to you after this about that.
Yeah.
I've heard of the Born Free, and I've kind of been intrigued about it because I love motorcycles. Everyone, I don't have a motorcycle. I do not. I have only had a dirt bike in my life, but I do want a street bike, not that kind of street bike, not a crotch rocket. I would like a cruiser.
Oh.
Whether it's a Harley, I would love a Harley. But, if it has to be
whatever puts you in the wind,
something else.
That's it.
Yamaha's great.
Yeah.
A lot of these other ones are great ones. Just something I can afford, but I got to get a house first or else my wife's going to shoot me in the face. So, she'll slap me and punch me and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, as long as I get to watch.
The usual. Love you, Nikki.
I think we covered it, brother. I think we're good.
I think we did, but
we've been going.
I do need to tell you, I wrote it down on my. See, I had notes, but I didn't put it down.
Well, that's why I didn't bring my notes because you had notes. We can't both be sitting. It's not a newscast. We can't be sitting here with fucking notes.
It's supposed to be the Nerd Fest, okay?
Oh shit. Well.
All right. So, in a nutshell, what does MDP mean to me?
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Oh shit.
He's on a soapbox.
Oh shit. No, that's not that bad. I'm gonna totally screw it up because
he doesn't have his notes.
I need another beer. No. It's something about a horizon, okay? So here it is. In a nutshell, I feel that MDP is an ever-growing horizon of new experiences, adventures, and friendships that I know every single day something's going to be new and inviting and exciting. And even though I may have done a shitty day yesterday, or maybe I had a bad day today, I know that tomorrow, bet you there's going to be something cool that MDP is going to have for me to be excited about. Whether it's a new shirt, a new event that we're going to go do. Hey, we're going into fitness. Hey, you guys are really pushing me to hold myself accountable for all of the shit I say I'm doing.
Yeah. Well, just like
I put a video up, they're like, "Oh, you better keep on that, sucker," because if I don't, they're gonna be like, "What happened, bro?"
It's just like Robert keeps saying, "Hey, all this self-improvement stuff sucks."
It's hard. It's so hard. Oh my god, it's hard. You know what the hardest part is? Eating, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's so hard.
Yeah.
And I'm not, today, this morning I had a protein bar for breakfast, and then many hours later, I had, what did I call it? A protein cookie?
Yeah. Right.
From Mobile, right? From Mobile Mart, right? And then we had spaghetti. So what? I mean, I had three meals today. That's not my bodybuilding nutrition. Yeah. But it's a Saturday, and it's a special day because I came down here to see you and Rach. It's okay. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying before, it doesn't have to be that strict, but you gotta still stick to a regimen.
It's all cumulative.
You have to keep making it a habit to not only eat right, but to go in the gym. But that's the hardest part, is getting in there and eating right. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna I'll smooth it out at that.
We'll do it again.
And yes.
Thank you, brother.
Brother, I really appreciate this, and I love you, man. I really do.
Glad to have you, brother.
I'm glad to be here, and let's go drink some more.
Hey, all right. It's that time. It's that time.
Peace out, brothers and sisters, pirates everywhere.
MDP for life.
MDP for life.
Peace out.
Peace out. Beer 30.
Ha 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 ha!